Hey guys, Automotive Inquiries here. Another short video for you. How do I check my air pressure, my tires? Well, you can go to one of the gas stations where they have an air pump that has an actual gauge on it. But you need to understand that it's not just about filling up your tires. On each vehicle, they're going to have a recommended tire pressure. And it's usually going to be on the driver door jamb here. You'll go in there and you'll see right here, front tires, recommended 33 psi. Rear tires, 33 psi. Even your spare has a recommended psi. This is where you'll also find the size of your tire. If your tire light's on and you go into the gas station or you have an air compressor at the house and you fill it up, you'll see that it may take 2 or 3 key cycles or even 4 or 5 miles before the tire pressure light will go off. Now don't be alarmed if you see that light come on. If you're in a hot weather situation and it gets cool, it's normal for those readings to be off. But what we're going to do is from the house, we're going to get ourselves a little air gauge. Now, these air gauges, they have usually PSI and kilopascals. And what you're going to do is, this is just a PSI one, you need to make sure that the gauge you're using actually goes high enough to read your tires. This gauge only goes up to 55, which will work on most passenger vehicles, okay? If you're going to be doing like a big pickup that has tires that are heavy duty, you're going to need a much bigger one because those ones traditionally are in the 70s, 80s, and then when you get into big trucks, they're in the hundreds. So, but you can pick one of these up. You can pull this out with your finger here. It'll actually go back in. And you want it to be in when you first start reading it, but you can pull that with your fingers. Make sure you're using the right one, because if you use too small of one for your tires, this can actually shoot out, and we don't want anybody to get hurt. Now, again, because I said 33 psi, we're going to go ahead and take this cap off. And all you're going to do is push this on there, and then you're going to come back and get your reading. Okay, we're at 25-ish. Now those are in increments of 5. So if we pull that out, we're a little bit low to get up to that 33 that's on the door. Now we can either add air, or after we drive it, we can check it again and make sure it's that low. If it's visibly low, or say 10, 15 psi low, I'd recommend going and airing that up to the 33. But as the weather goes, that air is going to expand and go from there. Now you'll see other people reading the side of the tires where it'll actually say on here, the max rating of this tire might be 50 psi. You could go up to that, but you really want to stick with what the manufacturer suggested for the vehicle itself. That's because of the pressure of how much the rim can hold and how much everything else can work. So once you need air, just get yourself an air check and add some air in there. Go to the gas station, air that, and then keep one of these in your glove box, because this is a good way to make sure you always have the correct amount. But never guess, guys. Please subscribe, and we'll see you soon.